Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. And today we're going to play Stuka Leader from DVG Games, DVG. I'm going to play on the Eastern Front. I haven't done that one yet. So we're going to do Stalingrad, 1942. Do a medium length, it's 6 days. So we can see what we get here. You start this, well here, let me do this. I'm jumping around here a little bit, but I'll pull these counters off real quick and it will. All right, so we're going to go with Stalingrad, 1942. So the Russians have the Yak-9 and the Yak-1 for their fighters, and then the bombers are the SB-2 and the IL-2. Special weapons, PC-500s, armor-piercing, AB-250-2 cluster bombs. And then we have available aircraft for the Germans, the 109E, the 110, the Stuka 87D, Heinkel 111, Ju-88, Focke-Wulf 190A5, and the Heinkel HS 129. And then all our targets are listed, so I went through and got all that separated out. I removed the 6 no bogey counters, okay? And light bombers for the Russians are IL-2s, and the medium bombers are the SB-2s. Target number 9 is SB-2. Target bonus aircraft is going to be average. If that comes up, we'll be starting with recon of 2, means we can draw 2 target cards, and intel of no change. Okay, at this point. We start with fuel of 20, 21 SO. So I did do a random draw, like I always do when I play these games. I may find it makes it kind of fun, a little different. Here's what my squadron has to work with. Maybe not my best draw. Well, it's a good fighter draw, not a good bomber draw. That's okay. We start with 21 points. I added 12 optional rule points. That's for the random squadron draw. My aircraft points that I drew, had to pay SOs for them. So it cost me 14. I bought 4 skills of 8. So you add all that up and I start the game with 11 SOs. I know I need at least 4 for my medics. So that would get me down to 7. And then if I need to do anything with the campaign, keep us going. So it's kind of where we're at. My dice tower's way off to the side way over there, so you'll just have to, I'll do like I usually do in a lot of my games, and that's just roll and bring it over. I'll move the camera around, I'll pull up the dogfight board so you can see it. If we need to look at the game, the scenario card, I can move the camera over there so we don't get the glare. I pre-shuffled everything, but just to keep me honest, here's the target cards. We'll give them another quick shuffle here, and here's the event cards, and we'll give them a shuffle, like I said, just so that everybody's on the up and up. All right, I have my pilots. There's a total of 10. Lang, he's a newbie. Escherich, he's my skilled pilot. I only have one of those. Rosmanich, he's a green. Wilt, he's average. Hecht, average. Thomas, average. Hoffman, average. Michaelis, he's my veteran. I only have one of them. Voigt, he's green. And Bueller, he's an average. I chose not to go with the aces. I do have that expansion, but I chose not to go with that. And then we'll just explain things on the cards as we go, and we'll get into this right away. We can draw target cards, so I'm going to follow the, move this over just a hair. The thing with DVG games is their boards are very reflective, which is good when you're playing by yourself, but not so good when you're videoing, because I get a lot of glare, but I just can't help it. All right. Yeah, so here we go. Let's see. We have draw 2 target cards. So we'll draw the first one. We draw them one at a time, because if it says scramble, then we're done. It's a secondary. It's one bogey soft, and it's a rail yard. It's number 43. And 43 is a green, which means no fuel cost, so I can have that one. And I have a second one, and it is a factory. It is soft. I get one less turn. It's -1 stress, which I like that. Secondary, also overkill, 4+. I gain a victory point, so I need 3 hits to kill it. If I score 7 hits, I gain that victory point. It's worth 2 victory points, so if I can really come after this, it's a 24, and a 24 is also going to be a green target, so it's going to be no fuel and no stress to go on this target. I can have 3 aircraft, so I can have 5 when I go after the rail yard. There's a lot of bogeys. So there's 3, there's 2 on this one in the target area. So none in the approaches, so chances are that maybe it won't be too bad here coming into the target area. All right, and because this is part of the game, let's see. We'll get ready here for a target card. Got these extra ones that come with a Kickstarter that they made, so I can do some different looking targets. Like here's one for the rail yard right here. I like that one. All right, let's see what we got. What am I going to do? I'm going to do 2. That's going to be 8 of my aircraft are going to fly right out of the gate. Let's see. This is a soft target. Okay, so both of these are soft targets. There's a secondary, 1 bogey, and soft. All right, so we have the key terms. So soft, some munitions get a bonus to attack sites and targets that are soft. We also have overkill. You gain a bonus if you inflict a specified number of hits or more on the target. So if overkill is 4+, so I don't have to get 7 hits, I only got to get 4 on that factory. I gain a victory point. I like that. All right. And anything else where it says bogey? Draw the indicated number of bogey counted at the start of each turn over target. Place the bogeys per the campaign sheet. Okay. It's a Yak 9 or a Yak 1 is what that means. Okay. These are going to be over target, so they're going to come in over the target card. All right. So that's a lot of bogeys there. And I need 5 hits to hit that rail yard. That is tough. The factory, I should be able to get that. Let's see, 3 aircraft, possible 2 bogeys. So I have to determine what I'm going to do. I think I shall... I'm going to take the factory for sure. Do I want to go after the rail yard? That's a lot of aircraft. I got a lot of turns. 3 victory points. I get my Horido or a pilot. Man, I could get a pilot if I get this. You got to get 5 hits on it though. Soft target. I have to send in 3 fighters plus 2 good bombers, like my Heinkel. He can carry 4 weight points. And then I got Wilt, who's in that ground attack aircraft. He's pretty good. The factory, I only got 4 runs on it. I got to hit it hard too. I need 3 good hits. All right, let me, I got to look at, I haven't played this one. I got to look at my bomb strength, see what kind of hits I can get, and I'll be right back. We'll decide if we're going to take both of these targets on. Okay, I've decided this is too big a target, and I don't want to risk not getting it. And I definitely want to hit the factory. So we're going after the factory. This target we'll put back in the deck, and we'll shuffle the deck back up. And so it's now an available target again somewhere in there. Could come up next time, may not. All right, so we're going after a factory. All right, so let's get us a target card. That looks like oil storage. Let's see, north. That's a dock area. Let's see, what is this? Target number 24. Where's he? Oh, he's in the middle of town. You know what? We'll just go with the one on the board because it's right in the middle. Right there in the middle. All right. Good enough. Okay, so I drew my target cards. I selected my target, determine and place sites. Okay, there are target sites. Now, I have 2 cups up here. This one has the bogey, no bogey counters. This one has the sights and the aircraft in it. Okay, so 1942 wasn't a whole lot to choose from. Let's see, 1 in the target area and 1 in each approach. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 in the target area. And we got a no sight. That one goes back in the cup. This is a light machine gun, not too bad. Light machine gun in the target area. Here we have riflemen. And out here in the west approach, we have a special sight indicator. Oh, I got to get those out. Okay, hang on. All right, got a couple of these in there. Oh, we'll pull one. And it is going to be radio call. Same and high, plus 2 target air to ground. Okay, so that one goes there. This one comes off. Back into the cup. Okay, radio call. Radio coordination. If you have a friendly bomber or large aircraft in the same area as this special site at the end of any turn at high altitude, gain plus 2 on all air to ground attack rolls for all aircraft until the end of the mission. If you have a friendly bomber or large in the same area as this special site, the end of any turn at high altitude, gain plus 2. So I got to come in this way at high altitude. Okay. And then he can direct. That's pretty cool. That's a low, that's a low, that's a low. This is going to work out, I think. All right. Okay. Assign pilots. All right, I can have 3 aircraft. I bring in my Heinkel 111 with Romanich. So he'll be coming in. He'll be out here. He's going to be high, because he can drop from high. I'm going to bring Wilt, and he has, this is Wilt, he'll be coming in low. He has Alder Rogan, I guess, and a Zeal, and a situational awareness. And he is a Henschel HS-129. So this plane, if you're not familiar, was a kind of a new design. It started in 42, and it's kind of like a light air-to-ground aircraft. So he'll be coming in, and he can fight if he gets jumped. Okay, and then I need a fighter, and I'm going to bring in, could bring in Bueller. I got Voigt, he's not so hot yet. Hoffman, he's a +1. I think we'll bring in Bueller as my fighter, and he's flying the Focke-Wulf. Okay, and he can either be high or low. He'll be high, and he's going to stay up there with my bomber. All right. So we're all set. Wilt also has a situational awareness and zeal, and Bueller has situational awareness and zeal. Okay. Just to remind everybody, the situational awareness, if they're a slow pilot, they get one attempt. They can go as a fast pilot, which is pretty important. And zeal is an expendable item that allows a pilot to instantly remove 1 or 2 stress. All right, so if we have to use it, we can use it. Okay, and take the stress off of him. All right, here we go. We're all set there. Prepare for the mission. Draw the target bound event card. Here we go. Target bound, nerves. Pay 1 SO point, or the lowest ranked pilot in the mission suffers -2 on their rolls. Well, I can't do that, so I have to pay an SO point. So we come over here to our sheet. We're going to pay 1 SO point. I'm going to mark it there. This is why I saved some. And that event, I'll put it on the bottom of the deck, face up. That way I know it's there. Okay, so we paid that. Nerves on our first mission here. All right. Next up. Oh, if I come in low with Bueller, he can attack this light machine gun on the ground if there's no fighters. I think we better do that. We'll come in low with Wilt. Okay. Assign pilots, place aircraft, choose altitude. That's what I just did. Remove proper number of fuel barrels. This is target number 24. So I indicate that up here, 24. And 24 is a green target, so green is no fuel, no stress. Okay, so I don't have to do anything there. I think when I assign pilots, place aircraft, choose altitude, remove proper number, determine place bogeys, intel, air defense, draw over target, place turn counter. I should have probably armed my bombers when I chose them. So let me do that real quick. Okay, well, I'm dropping 2 weight points. That's this number in the upper left, that 2. So I got 2 of these SC 500s. So you can see I can get up to 3 hits a piece on them. But I have to drop them from low altitude. So I had to take my Heinkel and put him at low. So we are all 3 aircraft, which means the radio call is not going to do anything for us. Okay, so that's just an open space to get in there now. Don't have to deal with either of these guys firing at me. All right. The Wilt in the HS-129, he's carrying, he can have 1 weight point. And on their card, let's see, let me pick up my fighter. He's got less counters on him. They have a W. That's how many weight points they can carry. So the 129 can carry 1. He's going to carry the R4HL rocket. It's good for soft targets. And then we have Bueller, also at low, but he's not carrying any external bombs or anything, because we got to worry about bogeys. All right, let's see. We have remove proper number of fuel barrels. Don't have to. Okay, determine and place bogeys. Here we go. And this is 2 bogeys in the target. We stir these up and we pull one, and it says no bogey. And we pull one, and it says bogey. Okay, the no bogey comes off, the bogey stays on. We got 1 bogey. Gonna fight it with Bueller. Okay. He's over the target area. Okay, draw our over the target event card. That's this middle section. Gain 1 SO point for each site and bandit destroyed this mission. So we put this here. We can gain some SO points to replace the one that I had to spend to keep our nerves down. All right. So I want to kill the bandit, and I want to kill the site, and I want overkill. Okay, here we go. place our turn counter in the 1 box. And for this mission, we have 1 less turn. So we can only get to turn 4. So if we do that, we go ahead and make this turn 2. And now we get all the way to the end. Okay. So it doesn't give me any loiter time up here. Hopefully I can hit this, get rid of this bandit, and then I can swoop in down here and maybe knock this light machine gun out, or try to suppress him while we go in there so he doesn't hit us. That'd be really nice to knock him out though. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Dive bombers dive below. Nope. Fast pilots attack. Nope. No sights or bandits can attack. 1 pilot may... I can go ahead and pull this off of there because it's not going to do anything. So I'll put it over in my cup. Okay. Slow pilots attack. Nope. Aircraft move. So here we come. We're on our approach. Bueller's flying out here. Bandits move. Okay, the bogey pulls in. And now we draw to see what he is. Because we don't do that until we engage him. We find out what it is. And it is, oh my goodness. Oh, not to be, I thought that was a legend. It's a Yak 1, and he's green. Okay, so that's who is engaging us. The bogey counter goes back. All right, advance the turn counter. We're now at turn 3. Okay, we come back up. Dive bombers dive below. Nope, fast pilots attack. All right, so Bueller is a slow, but he's going to use his situational awareness. So I'll take that off his card, set it aside so I can put it back on after the mission, and he can attack. Okay. So we pull the dogfight board, and now we have to go through our steps for friendly action success, friendly action resolution, escort, suppress, enemy bomber attack, okay, all that stuff. All right, so we're going to be Bueller. He's a +1 in his air-to-air, and he's got robustness, and he's got a maneuver of 1. And he's going against this Yak 1, which is a -1. All right, so I got to work through this. I haven't done this for a while. Okay, I have to choose my attack. I think what I want is in my sights. So I'm hoping to hit him. I'm hoping to hit him hard, but I'm looking to hit him. Okay, so friendly action, we take a D10 plus friendly maneuver. I have a 1 plus friendly air-to-air +1, so I'm at +2. Minus the enemy air-to-air, he's a -1. That makes me a +3. And if I had any waypoints, I would have to subtract them. So I'm a +3. So I'm going to roll on a +3. And I get, oh, nice. I got an 8. 8 plus 3 is an 11. Okay, so he's in my sights. I'm +4 on my attack. Now we do our attack resolution. We do D10 plus friendly air-to-air, that's 1, plus minus enemy air-to-air, -1, so he's 2, +2. D10, yeah, plus position. I didn't change positions, so I stayed in my sights. So I am still 0 there, plus action result, +4 on 2 is 6. So I got a +6. I need 8 or higher. +6. I got a 7. Shot him down. So I jumped him and put him down. Now I'm going to put this on here because I need that score. I get that extra SO point. Okay. So he did his job. I don't have any more fast pilots attack. Okay, sights and bandits cannot attack. Nobody else. 1 pilot may suppress. Nope. Don't have any of that. Pilot under attack, pilot attempt. Okay. Slow pilots attack. Nope. Aircraft move. Here we go. So we're swooping in now. Now. advance the turn counter. Turn 4. So see, you can see you don't have much time up here to do anything. All right. We come back. Dive bombers, none. Fast pilots attack. Well, I could have Wilt try to suppress this with his machine guns. Might be a good idea. I'm going to check that real quick. Okay, one thing I made a mistake on. Before he goes, before they move, Wilt has rockets with a range of 1. He's firing his rockets at the target. So he needs a 7, and it's +3 on the die roll modifier. That's soft, S, +3. So I got a +3, and his air to ground is +1, so I got +4. He's firing his rockets at a +4. Here we go. And he gets, oh, he got a 10. So he scored a hit. Okay, so we hit the target. We put a hit on it. That's the first hit. That's good. All right, so he did his. He fired his rockets. Rockets have been expended. Set them off to the side. Now we moved up there. Okay, now he's going to use his situational awareness to fire on that light machine gun. He's actually going to attack it. So he uses his up. So we'll set that off to the side. He's going to try to knock it out. Okay, he's a +1. He needs an 8 or higher to hit. It's a soft target, but I don't have any more rockets I could fire him. So Wilt is doing his, he's strafing in here trying to hit this guy. Okay, I need 8 or higher, and I get a +1 in the dice tower. Oh, nice! He got a 9, +1's a 10, and knocked out the light machine gun. It's out. Okay, they can't hit me now. Now we just come in and do our stuff. Here we go. Everybody can strafe the factory too. All right, so first thing's going to happen. I'm going to roll 2 dice, 1 for each bomb. And we've got my Hinkle is coming in. He's a +2 on his air to ground. And that's all it is. +2, both bombs. He gets, oh my goodness, a 4 and a 3. All right, 4 + 2 is 6. That's 1 hit. And 3 + 2 is 5. That's 1 hit. So we have 3 hits now. Well, I know one thing. I destroyed the target. But I want that 4th hit. Okay. The bombs have been used up. Okay. All right. Wilt is firing his guns. He's trying to finish this target up. He is a +1, and he needs 8 or higher. Come on, Wilt. Oh, a 1. That's a 2. He missed. Bueller is a -3. He can't even hit it. He would have to have a 10. And -3 is a 7. So he won't even attack it. Okay. We get 1 more turn. The Heinkel can't do anything. He's going home. Bueller can't do anything. He's going home. And Wilt is going to make 1 more attack attempt. Here he comes. He's a +1. A 9 +1's a 10. He got their 4th hit. All right, they got it. So he did his job. He'll be going home now. All right. So that's it. And now we draw our homebound event card. 1 card, homebound event. Move the intel counter 1 to the left. Okay, well, it's already all the way to the left, so that one didn't hurt me. All right. Okay. The boys come home. These 2 come off the board. And they have no stress. They would have got -1 stress, but they gained a victory point. So he has because I scored 4 hits. I'll put them down here where I'll need them after a while. So victory points is 2 plus 1 makes it 3 victory points. So we've now eliminated the factory target. So, and on this, we gained 1 SO point for each site and bandit destroyed. Well, we destroyed the site, we destroyed the bandit. So that's plus 2. So I had -1 and plus 2. That's a plus 1. So my SO points remaining are 12. They carry over here to 12. Okay. And target status was destroyed, and I got 3 victory points. All right. Well, and then this aircraft goes back into the cup. This card is an event card. It's finished. Record mission outcome, victory points, adjust recon and intel. There was no adjustments for those. Special option points to that. Add target stress. This target stress was 0. Pilot stress, we don't have to do anything there. Record pilot experience and stress. Okay. So we had Rosmanich. He flew that. He's a 0. We have Wilt. He's a 0 for his stress. And we had Bueller. He flew. He's a 0. But they gain, let's see. Bueller got a kill. We'll mark him up. And then I believe, because they destroyed the target, they get 2 experience points. I'm just checking real quick. Debriefing. If the target is destroyed, set the target side. If the target is not destroyed, if the target is destroyed, damage targets, add stress, experience. Destroyed, no friendly pilots were lost. Each pilot that flew the mission gains +1. So I gain 1 that flew the mission, and I gain 1 for destroying it. So they all get 2 experience points. So Resmanish gets 2. He needs 5 to get promoted. Wilt gets 2. He needs 6. And Bueller gets 2. He needs 8. Okay, we're off to a good start. These guys will come back over, put their planes with them. Let's manage. This is Wilt. He did his job there at the end, that ground support. He's back. They didn't use their zeal, so we're good there. And he gets his SA back now that day's over. And Bueller. He comes back, he gets his SA back, and Bueller's back. Okay, so I now have 12 on my supplies. So I add 1 here from the supply dump. Okay, so we have 12. And target number 24 is eliminated. All right. And that is day number 1. So I like to mark these because you can fly these multiple missions, but day 1, that's all I flew. Day 2 will start over here. And if I fly 2 missions, it will put a 2 and a 2 above there so I know which ones we flew that day. Okay. No stress, in and out, destroyed the target, no problem. All right. Okay, I think that's good. We did all the setup stuff. We kind of ran through 1, and then we'll be ready to go on to day 2 next. So I think we'll call this one right here. It was a good way to start. And, we'll keep chipping away on this and see how we do. All right, well, this was Stuka Leader from DVG Games. We're playing on the Eastern Front, Stalingrad, 1942. This is a skilled mission scenario, so it's a little tougher than the normal ones. We got to score a lot more victory points to get ourselves up there too. So we're going to have to start taking on these dual missions now every chance we get with a secondary target, I think. Didn't hit me with any experience, so I'm happy with that so far. All right, cool. All right, well, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And as always, leave your comments. And please like the video or give me that thumbs up. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.